Cancer, welcome to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on with your career and finance for the month of July. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do you have for Cancer when it comes to their money and finance? And money, your career and money. Career and finance for the month of July. I know, it don't matter how I put it, long as the money green and it's spin. I know that's right. Gemini got this retail. Unlocking. So you can have an idea. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart. Look, okay? It's just a new way of doing things nowadays. You know, this ain't pursuit to this is your pursuit to happiness, but you ain't tugging around bone density scanners from door to door. You're not the vacuum salesman or the Tupperware or having, you may have you still do Avon and Mary Kay and things of that nature, but have you thought about taking your business online? You can reach a lot more clientele and consumers doing it that way. It says save time and energy and add passive income by taking your business online. Now, I'm going to give a perfect example. I've been telling my mother for a while. My brothers will tell you. I've told that lady, go. Number one, she started her business out by making t-shirts with Bible scriptures on them. And she has excellent handwriting. And she used to use the glitter glue back in the day. And man, be making shirts for the events and things like that at the church and everything. And I told her, it was about a year or two ago, I was sitting on my back porch meditating, and I called her up. I said, you need to go back to where you started. You let go of that. She used to make decorative pillows, the pillowcases with the fabric, and she would write the Bible scriptures out on them. She used to make handkerchiefs for the mothers in the church that would cover their lap. So, when you were listening to the word, your lap is covered. Lap covers everything. She used to handwrite that out. I remember our living room being covered with t-shirts and handkerchiefs and pillowcases. And we had to tiptoe around it because they were drying. And she used to make, it was like a t-shirt factory. We used to go down to National Dry Goods downtown, pick up t-shirts and size it. And I told her, you got to go back to where you let that go as far as your Christian crafts. And that also, have you ever thought about starting an online shop? You could create your t-shirts, and then when the orders come in, you can make them as. And this is the same thing here, possibly scared of change, not knowing how to do something or whatever it is. But it's like you can save time and energy by adding passive income by taking it online. Now, my mother does craft shows and everything else. But when you think about gas, especially now, the way gas prices are, the distance and all, the money you have to pay for your table and the setup and everything else, first of all, and then you got to make your table money back, and then what if the traffic, I did a craft show with her once, and, they happened to be construction starting that weekend. So the traffic going by the location was rather dead. I mean, crickets, so think about that. If you are used to doing pop-up shows and things like that, the universe is saying you can save a lot of time and energy if you start that online business, because you could be making money in your sleep, So unlocking here. What was locked can now be open. You have opened the floodgate of abundance without limitations. Blocks are there to tell you that you're steering off track. So again, using that as an example, blocks are letting you know you're steering off track. Like I said, we did a craft show together, and they happened to start construction that weekend, and things didn't go well. There wasn't a lot of foot traffic. So the universe is saying, the block, we possibly showing you that you need to go in this direction. Don't be afraid of the e-commerce business. You can save a lot of time and energy by taking it online. Retail. Knight of Cups. So talking about your creative ideas, your passions. This could be something you definitely have a great deal of love for. You love doing. It doesn't feel like you're working when you're doing it. You would definitely have success by taking whatever this idea that you have online. Ten of Cups. Am I lying? 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 What you stressing about? What are you worried about? What's the fear? What is it? What is it? What is it? Whatever you worried about, whatever you tried before, and look, the universe is saying, look, whatever was locked is now open. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations. And if you're stressing because a situation didn't happen and didn't work out, it was because the universe was saying, we didn't say go left. We said go right. We didn't say don't go that way. We going this way. These two mofos on these horses are going in the same direction. Towards what? Ten of Cups, happiness, wish fulfillment, abundance. Like, you gonna be happy when you launch it. You'll be amazed. You would be amazed. But sitting in this energy right here, worrying, how, what? Who, what, there, how you gonna give, how you gonna do, well, I gotta take care of this, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, I gotta get this. Look at them scales. It's time to balance out that shit. Get out your head. Get out your head. The universe is gonna give you what you need. You give them, you produce the product that you've had swimming in your head for I don't know how long. You go ahead and start that business. Boom, unlocked. You've opened the floodgates of abundance. Sign up for the free trial. That gives you a starting point and an ending point of when how you need to get things done. Okay, I got 14 days to get this done. Stop stressing. The universe gonna give you what you need. Six of Pentacles is about balance, equal reciprocity. You give, you do what we need. You take your step, we take ours. We're unlocking. You start that business, it's going to open the floodgates of abundance without limitations. Online, there is no limitations. Think about it. You at a craft show, or whatever product that you have is wherever you are at this particular time. Now just imagine you take that online and somebody clear across the world wants to buy it. Would you have ever sold it to them if you kept it right there with you this whole time? Absolutely not. But because you took that leap and you put it out there, now look where it's leading. These are all happy cards right here. So whatever you stressed about, get out your head. Whatever you worried about, the universe got it. But what you need to be doing is saying, universe, look. I know we're going to do this. I'm going to take the first step. We're going to do, you giving me the idea. Now I just need your help to bring it to life. What's under here? Life purpose. If you have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you towards your divine calling. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Again, what is you stressing about? Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. What did I just say? What you need to be doing is asking the universe, look, you need to be in communion with them. So on that note, I'm going to go. Cancer, that is all I have for you with your career and finances for the month of July. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.